What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. I'm going to be going over how to get the 85 overall ultimate trainers. I know a lot of people were confused on how to get them, so we're just going to go through the objective list that you need to do to complete them. So as you guys can see right here, you want to go to the welcome ultimate team. And some of them are going to be straightforward, some of them are going to be a little bit confusing. I know some people are just getting tripped up on how to do it because you need 6 tokens to get that 85 overall player, but you actually need to get 7 tokens in order to complete it because you have to trade one in, and I'll explain that as we go. So as you see, first off, Juju wants to join your team is the first one. You just got to complete the solo challenges. Those ones are pretty simple. The next one is just complete another solo challenge and earn 6 stars and assemble your team. Those are pretty easy. So to boost, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to generate best lineup to quickly add the best players. So you need to get a higher overall team to complete that one. Check out the store. It's going to be pretty straightforward. Earn 200 coins, and then you just have to buy the ultimate trainer pack that is available for that, and it makes it easy on you. Next up is completing 3 stars. You got to get, so in this one you got to get 13 stars and assemble your team, 16 stars and assemble your team, and then 20 stars and assemble your team, and you get these ultimate trainer fantasy packs. And you guys got to complete all these milestones to be able to get tokens and to be able to get that 85 overall player. Next up is just complete a set. So you see, this is the one that a lot of people get confused on, and when I go to sets, I'll show you which set I mean. But you need to earn 1 ultimate trainer collectible, and you have to complete the ultimate trainer exchange set. So this is what I'm talking about. I'll go and show you guys in the sets right now. People got confused because you do have to technically throw away a token. So you have to go to this ultimate traders trade-in, and you have to use a token to get a 72 overall player. So it's kind of a waste, but you do have to complete it for the milestones. So that's where a lot of people were getting confused. They weren't doing that, and they were wondering why they still needed to complete some of the missions. So we'll go back and show you guys the rest of them. So after that one, you're going to have to check out the NFL Epics. So what you have to do is earn 10 stars in the NFL Epics. So that's pretty easy as well. It's just completing solo challenges. And I'll go show you guys the solo challenges, how they work now, because if you're new to Madden or if you're just getting into Madden 20, you might not understand how solo challenges work. And they actually changed it to a star system this year. It's not just about completion of each solo challenge separately, which is pretty cool. I like the way they did it. So you got to collect 1,000 coins, and then you purchase a silver player from the auction house. Pretty straightforward as well. As we make our way back down to ultimate trainers assemble for this one, you got to collect 7 different ultimate trainers and play a game with 7 of them in your lineup. So to get the boost for the ultimate trainers, you only need 4 of them, but you'll have to get all 7 ultimate trainers in your lineup to be able to get them from a 72 to 73 and then complete that milestone. Pretty straightforward as well. 5 stars. So this one, you just have to complete a lot of the solo challenges for assemble your team. So in the assemble your team, you're going to have to end up completing, I think it's the next one's assemble your team as well. So you have to complete like 60 stars in it, and I'll show you guys where to complete that at. So right here, you have to power up Juju. So you earn Juju from playing the solos. You'll earn 10 training from those, and then you use it to upgrade the Juju Smith-Schuster player. And then at level 11, you get your team captain, and you go ahead and pick that player. That's super easy to complete. And then the last one on the list for these, it's a little bit confusing. A lot of people just weren't paying attention to this one. You got to earn new uniforms through the challenges or however, and then you got to play a game with team visual uniforms. So how you do that is you got to go to your team, and then what you want to do is go over to team visuals. So your team strategy and team visuals is different. A lot of times you don't have to actually equip the jersey in the team visuals. As you can see right here, the strategy we have the Chiefs on, but the team visuals, the ones that are actually going to be used in game, are these ultimates, the home and away. So the team strategy ones, those are the ones you can boost throughout the year once you get a higher tier, and that'll help with your chems. And then your team visuals is just the ones that will show. So just equip whichever ones you get, either like the theme builders, you can get some, or if you get whatever type of jerseys you get, just go ahead and use those for a game, and that'll complete that mission. And then when we go to the welcome to Ultimate Team, as you can see, the Masters, So you got to collect 6 items in the set. So that's where you have to collect an extra 6 tokens on top of that one exchange set. You have to get to level 20 to earn a token, and then you have to earn 6. So that's where it's a little bit confusing, because step 1 tells you to earn 6 ultimate trainer tokens, but you have to use one of those 6 to put into the exchange set, and then you get to level 20, and that's going to earn you another token, and then you'll be able to complete the master set. So I'm going to show you guys the solo challenges that you'll have to complete, as well as open up the player I'm going to grab. So in the assemble your team, you got to try to get all the stars. So if you go up to milestones right here, you can see it doesn't tell you how many stars you need for all of them, but at different tiers you get all of these different players. So as you can see, you get Matt Ryan, then Juju, then Todd Gurley, then Greg Olsen, a token, and then you get some fantasy packs. The jerseys at tier 9, tier 10 you get another token, and then as you can see you get more fantasy packs up in these tiers. So you want to grab all those players, put them into your set to complete the higher ones, and then you got to get the stars. I forget how many stars I said you need, but you just got to do as many of these as you can to get the stars. And how they work this year is there's different difficulties that you can choose to do it on. So if I select this one, you can technically get 3 stars, and you can get 2 extra stars from completing the bonuses. So it says do not allow 40 yards and do not allow 5 completed passes this drive. So the requirements is to do not allow 40 yards, do not allow the 5 passes, but the bonuses is you have to get 1 sack and 2 users tackles. So that'll get you the full 5 stars. And as you can see, you get extra coins for completing each star. So you get 100, 100, 200, 150, 150, and those add up per star. And then you can play the solo from there. So as you can see, there's 3 stars completed on this one, and you can go all the way up to 5. So that's how that is done. And then I'm going to go to this set and get the player for you guys and show you guys the stats on all of them. I already know who I'm going to get, but I'll show you guys all the stats anyways and which ones to stay away from. So let's get into it. Add them all, 6 tokens. So it's pretty straightforward as long as you just really read the writing and read what you have to do. A lot of people were just getting confused because they didn't pay attention to the team visuals and things like that. So let's see the 5 players, and then we're going to show you guys the stats on them. So we'll just start left to right with the Juju. Pretty good stats. The thing about Juju is that you actually are going to get the level master Torrey Holt, and then if you actually get some other good receivers, it is a depth position, so he's definitely someone you should look out for and grab if you already have good cornerbacks. But really, Juju and Marshawn Lattimore are the only 2 I think you should grab, and that's just because they're depth position. So as you see, Juju's got the 84 speed, 86 jump, 85 catch in traffic, 85 spec, and then he's got the mid-70s route running. So he's a pretty decent card. Not a great route runner, but he's got that speed and catching and all those stats that you need. So he's going to be a good deep ball player. He's a pretty good card. So there's the Matt Ryan. He doesn't really have the worst stats, but it's just you don't really need a quarterback. You get the free Baker from the NFL Epics. I've heard there's going to be the Patrick Mahomes 87 overall for free if you pre-order the game. I'm not sure if that's going to be true or not. But quarterbacks, it's only one player that you need, and it's pretty easy to get. So as you can see, Matt Ryan stats, 65 speed, only 81 throw power, short accuracy 86, medium 83, deep is 80, throw under pressure is 86, on the run is 81, and play action is 84. So not a bad card. He's got all 80 stats. Obviously that speed's only a 65. But if you look at Baker, Baker's got pretty average stats, roughly right around there as well. He's got actually better speed, better throw power, and better throw on the run. But, you know, since Baker's free, you get him for just doing completely the NFL Epics. There's really no reason to get this Matt Ryan. Next up is Greg Olsen. He's not a terrible card, but he really just doesn't have a lot of speed, and he's also got no run blocking, which I really like run blocking from my tight ends. Right now I just pulled the Zach Ertz, so I don't have a run blocking tight end right now. But as you see, Greg Olsen's got 77 speed, 63 strength, 87 catch in traffic, 86 spec, shorts route running 80, 77 medium route running. So he's a pretty good card. Not a bad card if you really do need a tight end, but since their tight ends aren't really a huge depth position unless you're a 2 or 3 tight end formation type of player, then there's really no reason to go and get this Greg Olsen. You can just grab someone else that could replace that position. Tyrann Mathieu, also a pretty decent card, but you also get that free Pat Tillman, which is mine's not leveled up yet, but so After a couple days, the Tyrann Mathieu might not be as worth it, but as you see, he's got 83 speed, 85 excel. He's got only 70 tackle at the strong safety position. I'm not a huge fan of that. Pursuit 79, 80 man, 78 zone, and 77 hit power. So once again, he's a pretty good card. All these cards are honestly pretty good, and they do have power-up cards, so you could use them to power them up throughout the year. And then this Marshawn Lattimore, who I'm actually going to grab. He's got that 87 speed, 88 excel, 85 agility, 85 jump, 75 press coverage, 83 man, only 77 zone. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's better than a lot of people. As you can see, it's better than my Aqib Talib, who's the best card I have right now. And then he's also got that 79 press, so pretty good card. Nonetheless, this is definitely who I'm going to be grabbing just because I have no cornerbacks, as you can see. So let's go ahead and grab Marshawn Lattimore. And boom, as you can see, got him on my team. I'm going to go put him in my lineup. So thanks guys for tuning into this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any questions on how to complete it. I hope this helped some of you guys that had questions before on how to complete it. This is more straightforward and explains how to get them pretty quickly. As you can see, I'm level 20 and I was able to complete all the objectives pretty quickly. So as soon as you hit level 20, you should have those 6 tokens to be able to get the 85 overall. Leave a like on the video, guys, if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys want to see more Madden content like this. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.